Come on, Jabba, I got a surprise, buddy. I think you'll like it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel here at Hidden Heights Farm. My name is Kevin, and today I gotta go fill up the feeder pigs water trough, their big stock tank that we leave down there. It holds about, I think it holds a little over 100 gallons of water, but we're not due to get any rain, you know, for like 10 to 12 more days, which is not a good thing when you try to raise hogs. Second thing is, they do not have a what they call a hog waller, or a pig wallow, or a mud hole, or a pond. If you guys follow us, you know that our mama pigs, our sows with the babies, they got a big nice pond they can get in, roll around, stay cool. And I know most of you know pigs do not sweat. They don't have sweat glands, so they stay cool by getting in water, getting in mud. But the mud also acts as another beneficiary thing by, like if they got lice or ticks. If a pig gets into the mud and wallers around a little bit and covers their body with mud, the lice and ticks don't like them. You know, they can't really bite them and stuff, so it kind of gets rid of the little parasites and all that good stuff. But right now, what I'm doing is I'm filling up this 55-gallon drum because I do not have a water line ran down to that hog pen yet. And I'll take a couple of these down there, fill their stock tank up, and then we'll use the backhoe to start working on the pond. I say pond, I don't know if we're just going to make a mud hole. I don't think we're going to make a great big pond for them. I'm going to try to make a decent sized wallow for them where they can get in there. I'm going to try to pick a place that's under the trees so that way it's always shaded and it doesn't evaporate so fast in this hot Oklahoma sun. But I'm going to have to haul a lot of water down there because, like I said, once I get this hole done, there's no rain coming. So yeah. Stay along for this adventure. I'll try to film a little bit of me digging. I know you guys get bored of watching people on equipment and all that, but I'll try to film some of it and I'll fast forward through. But once I get this filled up, and probably it'll take 2 of these to get their stock tank filled up, we'll go down and start digging on the pond. But first things first, you got to get them some water. And you guys know, if you've been following the channel, I put the guttering system on the back of their little lean-to shelter, and it was working great. But when you don't have no rain, you have no rain, so you can't do nothing about that. And although I have a backhoe, I have not took the time to dig a water line all the way down. I don't know, it's probably 300, 400 feet. It won't be too bad to do. I just need to do it. Got the brush piles burned. Super glad about that. That was a big project that we can mark off the list. So I'm gonna get this water down there, and then we'll get to digging. Okay, we got the water filled up. Now it's time to start digging. But looky here, I want to show you guys. For those of you new to the channel, this is what the piggies love. Even the little babies. The baby piglets are getting in here and enjoying the cold water. Or I say cold. It's cool, it's muddy, and it's wet. But that is an awesome way for pigs to cool down. And that way they're not suffering in this extreme Oklahoma heat. The humidity gets really bad here, so. Alright, so you can see the feeder pigs over here don't have anything wet, but they do have all this dust. It's real fine dirt. And they've got it all wallered out, and they get in there and take their little dust baths and sleep in that cool dirt. This is the area I'm thinking of making their little pond, like right in here, around these trees. It's kind of a lower spot in this whole area, not too far from their shed, out of the way of pulling in a trailer or anything. Only problem is I got this big dirt pile here, and what I might do is try to push it back a little bit and maybe use it kind of as a dam wall on the backside. So I don't know, what do you guys think? I don't want to put it too close to the fence because then as they start wallering and everything, they'll have a hole underneath the fence and that won't be good. And this right here is kind of already built up, so it might work as kind of like a little dam. So I'm thinking right here in this little bowl area, might push that back a little bit. So I don't know, I'm gonna get busy and see what I can't come up with.
To see from the moment we arrived. Cornelia, you are one who will survive. When time's been bad, you put smiles on everyone. Of you and of all I should have done. It don't mean a thing what shape or form that you're in, the place you're from, the wealth or the color of your skin. And all you have burns to the sky. It's all too late. You wonder why, Cornelia. Your everyday is a struggle and a strife. But don't you agree? With beating hearts, we're still alive. There comes a time all you have is who you love. And Cornelia, you'll be all I'm thinking of. It don't mean a thing what shape or form that you're in, the place you're from, the wealth or the color of your skin.
Alright guys, so you can see it now. We got a hole, and you know how rocky it is up here. We actually got lucky because this right here is mostly clay. You can see that this red colored stuff right here, this stuff's mostly like clay. It packs in really good and it holds water well. And the reason I knew that it would be down here is because whenever we built the shop, we were trying to find some like clay gravel pits or something around here that we could use as a base to build a foundation up. And we came down here with the backhoe, it's been 10 or 12 years ago, and we started digging right here in just different spots, and we finally hit a little clay pit. So we hauled out dump trucks and dump trucks of this area right here to build the base for our shop. So I figured if I come down here and I started digging in a low spot, I would probably get lucky and hit the clay, and we did. So this is a plus because you can tell there's not a lot of rocks hardly at all in here. But if you walk up here a little bit more, look at this. Look at the difference in this ground. Get all these rocks. So this will allow them to come in here, stay cool, and wall around, not have to worry about getting on rocks. And I know it's probably not going to hold water. I'm not making it like a giant pond. I'm pretty much just making it like a water hole like that over there, more for pigs. You know, hopefully the runoff, I don't know how well the runoff's going to work. I might have to do a little more work. I'm going to wait and see when it rains to see if this thing even fills up with water at all. But for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting some 55-gallon barrels of water and start bringing down here and just try to get them a little wet hole, because like I said, it is not supposed to rain for another week or 10 days. And these guys are getting too hot. We got to get them cooled off. They got fresh, cold water to drink, but still, you know, they need a way to stay cool, roll around in the mud and all that, and they don't have any source of water over here. So anyways, I'm going to take the tractor and start getting some barrels of water and come down here and try to make them a little wet spot. There's no way I could ever haul enough to fill this up, of course, but, and of course this is permanent, but the thing that is nice about this is I have the backhoe still, and I never even did use the hoe. I just used the front bucket on the loader. But if something we don't like about this or something don't work out right, we can always come back in here and dig it out deeper or bigger area, whatever. But you can see all this fill that we got here. Tons and tons of material. I had to be careful when I got over here next to this hickory tree because I started getting in the roots, and I sure don't want to kill it. So hopefully it should have plenty of other roots. But anyways, I'm gonna get loaded up on the tractor and start hauling water. All right, guys, so I just spent a lot of time. I got 3 of these 55-gallon barrels pretty much full of water, and I filled up the tractor bucket. So I'm gonna take all these water barrels down there full of water and dump them in the pond, and hopefully we can get some water for these hogs to stay cool. So I don't know, I'm gonna see if I can get these down there without spilling as least as possible, and I'll try to film pouring it in there. So let's go. Alright guys, got the water dumped in. I'm topping off their tank with the water there, and then I'm going to try to lure them down here to see what they think. And it might take a few times of filling this thing with water before it, you know, saturates the ground and all that, because it's pretty dry. I'm sure a lot of it's going to be sucked right up into that dirt, but hopefully they can get a pretty cool place to stay. You want to go check it out, Jabba? Come on. Here, pig. Here, pigs. Come on. Come on, Jabba, I got a surprise, buddy. I think you'll like it. Come on. Come on. You smell that water? Huh? Come on. Come on. Got you guys a nice spa down here. Come on, Jabba.
You tell me
his foot's still hurting a little bit. Oh, it's tender.
You tell me you're weak.
Look at here.
But
finally,
I know you're stronger than what you think.
Pig Palace. You're in heaven now, aren't you, Jabba?
And I know it's hard. Yeah, I know it's rough, but we'll make it through. And I'll back you up.
That pig don't know what to think. Blowing bubbles.
Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death. never afraid. I wish you could see that. I think you're brave, and if it all falls, if it all breaks, I'll still be here. We'll fix these mistakes. Wherever you're going, I'm going.
Alright guys, you can see the pigs absolutely love it. This is going to be a way for them to get cool. And now we just need some rain. If we get some rain, I think it'll kind of fill this up a little bit, and it will hold the water a lot longer than me just filling up with barrels. But it's a quick little relief for them on this hot summer day. Good way to get in here and cool off, that's for sure. I was hoping it had a little more shade from the afternoon, but it looks like it's pretty much full sun. But morning time till noon, and then probably till about probably 5 or 6 in the evening, it's going to be in the sun, but then we'll have some shade. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is something we've been needing to get done, but priority was trying to get those brush piles burned up. So I've been having the tractor over there trying to get all that done, and just not enough time in the day. But as you can see, they're happy as pig in mud, as some might say. I think that's the saying. So anyways, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go finish doing some more chores. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, I ask you to please subscribe to the channel. Java wants you to subscribe. And leave a comment down below. We'll see you next time.